there is much excitement for the upcoming DLC Order of the Giant, so let's take a look at what we could be seeing. Needless to say, this video will contain spoilers for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Let's start with some story predictions. So, if you completed the game and you've seen the secret ending, you know that Locus commandeers the Ark and sends it to one of the poles of this Great Circle. I think the DLC will follow up on this story thread, with Indy once again in a race to find the resting place of Noah's Ark. The Ark was introduced very late in Great Circle and definitely deserves some more attention in this DLC. The game, of course, ignores Indy's previous quest to find Noah's Ark in Indiana Jones and the Genesis Deluge, and the Ark is worthy of getting some more attention. I don't think we've seen the last of this biblical boat, so I expect to come away with a deeper understanding of the Ark and of the Order of the Giants itself in this DLC. Now, Emmerich Voss was absolutely cooked by that energy beam, so he won't be back, but who will take over the mantle as the main villain? Assuming the Nazis are returning as antagonists, I think Annika Lund will return. She was given one of the best side quests in the entire game and has been perfectly set up to be a memorable returning villain. First of all, she's a former student of Dr. Jones who turned to the bad side and joined the Nazis, making her a really interesting villain for Indy. And by the way, this is not the first time that a former student of Indy's has gone bad, following Edith Dunn from the Further Adventures of Indiana Jones #1 back in 1983. Also, losing her left hand could set her up to assume an unused idea from Raiders of the Lost Ark, as one of the ideas for Toht early in development was that he was going to have a bionic arm complete with a built-in machine gun and flamethrower. And this idea did resurface in a 2009 young adult novel, Mystery of Mount Sinai, but we've never seen it in a major work. So this would be pretty cool to see this in this DLC for this video game. Annika is in a perfect position to take over Voss's research and could be a really memorable returning character. Speaking of which, what other characters might return? If I had to put money on just one, it would be Locus, who, of course, was portrayed by the late Tony Todd and did a phenomenal job. Locus immediately became a fan-favorite character and is almost certain to return, considering the secret ending and the fact that the DLC is called The Order of the Giants. Now, could Gina or other allies like Nawal or Antonio be set to return? Maybe, but at this point, it's really anyone's guess. Certainly Marcus Brody has a good chance to return, if anybody, and it would be pretty interesting to see Indy adapting to his new home at Barnett College. Now, as for locations, there was a note in the game, in the Iraq section of the game, hinting at Nineveh as a possible DLC location, and the Ancients apparently left something pretty significant there. So we really have no idea other than that. What will the other locations of this DLC be, or how big the DLC will be, but hopefully we will get at least one new open world location. Now, while we wait for the release of Order of the Giants, there are some other terrific Indiana Jones video games already out there to hold you over, and Instant Gaming has you covered with some great discounts on some of these classics, from classic graphic adventures like Fate of Atlantis to more contemporary hits like Lego Indiana Jones. There are some great options for everybody, and of course this includes Indiana Jones and the Great Circle itself, and if you get the premium upgrade, you'll be covered for Order of the Giants. So do be sure to check out the link in the description below for all of that, plus a chance to win a game of your choice from Instant Gaming. When I met with design director Jens Andersen back in October, he assured me that Order of the Giants will be a story-driven DLC that adds on to the game, and that's really all we know for sure right now, but do let me know your thoughts down below on all of this. What do you think we will be seeing in Order of the Giants? Will Locus be back? Will Noah's Ark be back? Any other possible predictions? Will Annika be back as the main villain as well? So let me know your thoughts down below. And be sure to like and subscribe because we have a lot of great content, as always, on the way from Indiana Jones Nerd. So thank you so much, as always, for watching, and I wish you all fortune and glory. Bye-bye now.